Hello, I'm Tom, and I'm going to be taking you through creating and participating in a ROSCA on the WeTrust decentralized application. So first things first, you can see that I've already logged in, and you can see ROSCAs that I've hosted, joined, and been invited to, but we're going to create a new ROSCA. So here we're given the opportunity to enter many details about our ROSCA. So I'm going to call my birthdays because there are a few birthdays of my friends coming up, and I'd like to be able to access some funds in the event that I don't quite have enough to get them a present. So I'm going to enter one other participant, and that's just going to be me as well. So in reality, you'd probably want to enter, you have a few more participants than just one other person. But right now, just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to have one other participant. So I'm going to set the payment frequency to daily. That's just so we don't have to spend too much time waiting around. And a payment amount of 5 Ether. I'm going to set a start date quite far in the future, of about the 11th of April, 10th of April. And I'm going to create this ROSCA. So right now, we're prompted to select an account with which to participate in the ROSCA. So every participation transaction has to come from this account. If it doesn't come from this account, you won't actually be able to participate in the ROSCA. So we're going to select this top account here. So now we can see our ROSCA has been created. I'm listed as a participant because I created the ROSCA, and I'm also the foreperson. So I'm going to log out. I'm going to log back in as the other user. Whoops. And we can see that I've been invited to this ROSCA. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click Join. And again, we're prompted to select an account to participate in the ROSCA with. So I'm going to select account 2. There we go. Now I'm going to log back in as the foreperson. And I'm going to deploy this ROSCA because I'm happy with the details. So there we go. The contract's being deployed. And if we wait a couple of minutes, our ROSCA will be ready. And there we go. We can see that the contract has been verified by WeTrust. Now what this actually means is the data that was submitted with the transaction which deploys the contract, we check that data using this contract address. We check that and we make sure that it matches the compiled bytecode for our ROSCA contract. So this link will take you to the respective contract on Etherscan. It won't actually work for me because I'm using a local blockchain. So now if I fast forward my blockchain's time to after the start date, which was the 10th of April, then I should be able to start the ROSCA. So now we can see that it's starting. And if we just wait a couple of minutes and then hit refresh, our ROSCA has begun. So we're currently in the first round. We have no participants up to date yet because nobody's contributed, obviously no bid. And here we can see the list of participants that are yet to contribute. So let's contribute. Now we have 5 Ether left to contribute for this round, so let's just contribute at 5 Ether. So that will appear pretty soon. We're just going to log out and log back in as our other participant. There we go. We can see that our foreperson is up to date because their contribution has been registered. And if we scroll down, we can see that on the round event log and in this table. We're yet to contribute, so let's do that. Let's contribute 5 Ether. If we wait a couple of minutes and then hit refresh, we should be able to see that we also jump up into that participants up to date row, and we should also be able to submit a bid. There we go. So now we can submit a bid on this round of the ROSCA. It tells us we can submit a bid up to 10 Ether because that's going to be the maximum value of the pot, both users' contributions. But we really want to win this round, so we're going to submit a bid of 9 Ether. That means we're going to forego 1 Ether of the pot and receive a minimum of 9. So let's bid. And that bid will be registered fairly soon. Just refresh a couple of times, and there we go. We can see that we're the lowest bidder with a bid of 9 ether. So let's log back in as the foreperson. And let's advance the round of the ROSCA. Now, in reality, you wouldn't be able to advance the round of the ROSCA until you'd actually got past this round end date. But because this is just a test and a demonstration, we've just made this next round button available all the time. So let's hit next round. And if we refresh, there you go. We should be able to see we're in round 2. And we should be able to see that in round 1, our winner was our other participant, and they won 9 ether. And we can see the event log, 2 contributions of 5 ether, a bid of 9 ether, and then the funds released to this user, 9 ether in total. We can see though that our foreperson also won some ether in that round, and you might be wondering why that is. Well, that's because the 1 ether that this participant chose to forego was split and distributed evenly between the 2 participants. So now both participants have some balance that they can withdraw if they want to. And yeah, that's pretty much how you participate in a ROSCA through WeTrust. I hope that was informative, and I hope you guys are looking forward to actually participating in some ROSCAs. Thanks very much.